Hello, this is Player Supreme. I'm here today to talk to you about a powerful communication tool called Getting Her Life Story. I learned this tool way back on the Pimps Network when I used to be an idiot, actually. I used to think that, why would I even care about a woman's life story? All I want to do is fuck. I was stupid. And I didn't have the excuse the majority of you fellas have of being young and dumb and full of cum. I was in my 40s, and I should have known better. I used to believe that yelling stories at her and trying to remember them things were, the way to go. Even though it was hard enough when you had the stress of fear and nervousness to meeting a girl. And by the way, if you haven't ordered my book, 3 Secrets to Conquering Your Fear of Women, I urge you to go over to my website at on the Pimps Network. I was taught the game of mastering women. Lucky for me, I was old enough to think that if these mofos could take a woman, and these are educated women they were dealing with, not some low-class hooker street trash shit. They were getting educated women from good families, and they could take her and send her out into the streets to sell her most precious possession and bring his motherfucking ass back all the cash. Like, whoa. I need to shut the fuck up and sit up and listen and let these motherfuckers pull my coat. That means educate me. And they did. They advocate getting a woman's life story as one of the best communication tools that you can ever use. Why? Because it shows that you're taking a real and active interest in her life story. And it makes you appear more charismatic. Have you ever met someone that you took an immediate liking to because they took a real interest in you as a human being? Well, women are no different. If you take a real interest in them as a human being without thinking of the pussy, they take an interest in you. You see, she will think about you because you done crawled all up inside of her head, which is one of the first elements of my new ebook called Mindfucking, where I'll teach you all of my player techniques on getting up inside of a woman's head, player communication tools. Well, next, it also gives you more power as you learn the tools of control and domination. You look for trigger words and trigger thoughts that run through her head. Now let me tell you how you use this. Pimps used to use something, or they still probably do this, something called the interview. Now, I'm not advocating that you run out there and start yelling questions in a woman's face. No, but you will need to take a real and active interest, as I said, in her as a person. You need to forget about the pussy. Yeah. Focus on her as a human being. When you take the pussy out of the equation, you'll find that your fear and your nervousness will dramatically disappear. Now, if you met me on the streets, you wouldn't have no problems asking me questions or talking to me. So why should it be any different because you meet a pretty girl? She's a human being. It's because you put the idea of the pussy up there. I got to get the pussy, or I got to do this, I got to get to A1, to A2, to A3. That you stress yourself out too much. And this is where you need to use your pimp brain. Stop caring about the pussy so much. I'm not trying to make you guys faggots. No, that's not the goal here. The goal is to increase your game. Now I can hear some of you idiots thinking, won't that put me in friend zone? No. I have never been in friend zone since I started this. And then I remember when I put this out there, some idiot on the So Suave board said, well, won't that turn you into an emotional tampon? I believe his jackoff's name was Starman or something like that, way back in the days. And again, no. I have never been a woman's emotional tampon because you control the conversation. Have you ever seen a talk show where the interviewer let the interviewee control it? That's just not done. A good interviewer knows how to get questions out. But also when you focus on getting her life story and find out all you can about her, you don't ever run out of things to talk about. If she's 16, if she's 17, 18, she's had 16, 17, 18 years of life experiences. If she's my age, 48 years of life. Doesn't matter what age you are or what age she is, she's had life experiences. So getting your life story is the perfect tool to use over coffee dates. I don't advocate taking women to dinner. I don't advocate taking women to the movies. When you're in the movies, you're both staring up at the screen. There's no communication going on. And then you got to do that old yawn and reach over and, hey, baby. Corny ass shit. Let's get real, get pimp with our game. Take her to coffee. Find out all you can about her. Getting a life story is just one of the elements of the game that I teach at my site at I took what I learned from the Pimp Network and put it into perspective for life improvement. And not just in the dating arena, but in life itself. I'm all about pimping your life out. What a lot of people don't realize is they see that Hollywood version of pimps, and that's not the real pimp. You know, you see those garish motherfuckers running around in those stupid-ass costumes? That's only 10% of the pimps out there. The real pimps look like businessmen, and they run their lives like businessmen. When you think of your life, and you're the CEO of your own life, it changes your perspective. Well, I want to thank you for joining the show today. I hope you feel uplifted and motivated for your life and for the game. If you need to contact me, I do have a free section of my forum that you can join at zenmac.com. Otherwise, until next time, keep it pimping, fellas.